Hey guys, I thought I would just show you. You've heard of Chris Angel, the mind freak. Well, I'm Chris Anal. I'm a little anal. I've got a couple OCD issues, and one of them, we're gonna sooner or later, we're gonna melt some fucking peanut butter here. But here I am. I'm not gonna lie. I made a couple of English muffins, right? And hold on, you gotta use the brand name, everything. I don't know about you, but some things you just have to pay for the brand name shit. Like I can't only imagine Maria uh, using non-brand name Ritz crackers and dip. It must taste if the brand name shit tastes like shit. You must imagine. So here's my. I'm gonna keep it real. Here's my kitchen. The dishes are piled up just like any other single person would. So I just want to show you how anal I am, and here we go. I've got store name cream cheese that I put on my English muffins, and this is how anal I am. That I make crop circles, all right, with my fucking cream cheese. I know nobody wants to watch me lie, but that's all right. I just wanted to show you the crop circles. Um, I'm gonna make a video in the future, all right. Here it is. It's in my refrigerator. It's in my freezer. Batman ice cream. I shit you know that. Yeah, I'm ready for the party. I got a secret visitor. I'm hoping that will come visit me. I'm not gonna name any names, but I got a secret visitor. And I can't do brand name shit, so we're gonna try these too. We're gonna try the Batman ice cream and the Oreo cones. So keep tuned in. I've got this whole jalopy of fucking caution shit going on. It freaks me out though. I mean, this is above my sink, and I can't. No matter how much. Who said there was a guy? Oh my God, Grady Bowles. I think he said something about PCP, or maybe it was bend over. I don't know how much drugs you can do, but does that not frighten you? Let's turn the lights off and let's see how what we're really missing out on. Ooh, I just hit my fan. Woo! Do I shave my armpits? Yeah. I don't mind people making fun of me, but when people call me an it, I'd like to say that I agree with them. I mean, got a little male side. I got a little female side. So what am I exactly? Let's anatomically figure this fucking abnormally out. Now I haven't shown you guys. Carrie can attest that I have put my junk out there for all to take screenshots and pictures of, and I love this on West Cheats, my little 3 incher. It's a 3 incher, yep, and it's very it's small, but people have asked me, "Do you want bottom surgery?" And no, I'm happy with my 3 incher. You should be happy with the junk that you've got. And so I don't want any surgery, but I would like these jalopies cut off. I mean, that's the thing. And somebody attacked me on my YouTube by saying taxpayers are funding transgender surgeries. I don't know where you live, but taxpayers aren't paying any of my shit. I do have a job, and don't sit there and criticize me and put me in the same category as fucking Maria. You don't know me, you don't know what I'm about, and I'm all about giving back, not only through my job that I do, which is counseling. And you think, Chris, you're pretty fucked up. How can you counsel people? And I'll tell you, my specialty isn't just counseling people. Say you have you're having a wife issue, all right, bend over. Maybe you got little issues about, I don't know what your issues could be, but no matter what your issues, my main specialty is just to try to counsel transgender, well, kids that I think are transgender, and try to tell them to don't think like that. Don't think outside the box. You can stay in the body that God gave you, and you can wear dresses, you can wear suits, you can wear whatever you want. But when you want to alter your body, that's a big decision. I don't think you should be able to do that at young ages. Under 18, definitely no. So I'm a counselor, but you might think, well, you're talking people into changing their genders and shit. Absolutely not. Lesbians are lesbians, and my whole me and my all the shit that goes on about me. That's just me. You can judge me for me as a person. You could judge me. Take one look at me and be like, well, you belong in the dumpster. That's whatever you think. But my thing is, I see these shows on TV about these younger generations of kids, and their parents are saying, well, it's absolutely okay to switch my kid's gender. Well, no. Your kid's not an adult. They haven't gone through puberty. They have so many feelings and emotions that they haven't even gone through. What makes you think that your child who's 6 years old, you're an able-bodied adult and you're their parent? What makes you think that you're okay to judge what your child's gender should be? If your son wants to put on fucking dresses and sing some Liberace tunes, maybe a little Dolly Parton, here you go with the fucking lights on and shit. If that's your son and your son wants to do it, absolutely, embrace that shit. But don't go out and go find a psychologist who's willing to do it or a plastic surgeon that's willing to do it. Don't go out and say, well, my kid needs surgery. That should be illegal. I mean, there's things that, I don't agree necessarily with those parents that do that shit. I think it's wrong. And, I'm an adult. If I want to wear a dress, if I want to wear a suit, if I want to go naked, I can go naked. I mean, it's my fucking house, right? It's my Oreo fucking cones. We're gonna eat these one of these days when somebody beside one person's out there, one creeper's out there watching me live, and I don't know who it is, but I'd like to say shout out to you. And somebody attacked me on my own YouTube because I did a thing about the immigrant kids, and why should the immigrant kids suffer because their parents were assholes? Their parents brought them thinking they were coming to a better place than they had lived in. But I don't think we should, if kids here, right, American kids, if the American parents go to jail, we send those kids into foster system. Why aren't we doing it for those immigrants? I don't understand why. I really don't. Why? I just don't understand it. And somebody attacked me saying, "Well, I pay your bills." Buddy, you don't pay shit. All right, you taxpayers are fooled into thinking, well, you're paying into the Social Security and you're paying it. Let me tell you, from the time you work, they take money out for Social Security. All that shit's been paid into. Think about all those people that paid into the Social Security system, but were hard asses and said, I'm not gonna fucking claim that. Even if I'm 70, I'm still gonna work. All that money that they put into that, they don't ever get that fucking back. When they die, you think they get a little rebate check? No, no, no. So that money's gone. So that's the money that goes into the Social Security system that you think that you're fucking paying. And who are you, by the way? There's some asshole out there, and his name, her name, I wrote it down. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but they attacked me, and I thought, well, I think their name is Flossie, maybe. They attacked me, and they don't know me. They don't know. You can look at somebody and think, well, they're able-bodied. Here's Maria doing her dances every day. She's making supper. She can work a job, right? You don't know what's going on mentally, and you don't know what's going on inside of her. Let me just clarify for the fact. All right, let's clarify a few facts for you guys that don't like me out there, because I know you guys are creeping and shit like that. Let's just get down to Chris's disabilities. I've got leaky heart valves. I've got a leaky bicuspid. I've got a leaky mitral valve. I've got mitral valve regurgitation. What do you call them? Heart murmurs. There's different arrhythmia, different things. I've got different things. Different. You look at me and go, Chris, you're fine. I'm not. I have a bad heart. I have a rare blood type. Which makes any type of surgery a risky procedure. But that's okay. And one other thing, I know you guys is mixed up and you wonder what's going on. This is going to be the last time I'm going to show my fucking ID for you guys. Here's my ID. I'm going to block my, all my personal information. There's me, smiley, right? And here's my fucking gender for the last time, male. So don't say that I'm a female, wannabe male. Don't sit there and say this or that or the other thing, because all you guys are hypocrites. You take a look at your own fucking personal life under a microscope and say, well, you know what? I've got my own fucking flaws, and pick fun of me. I'm willing to have the balls to come out there and say, just like Maria style, right here I am. I'm willing to have the balls to come out there and say, I'm not normal. But accept me as I fucking am. If you can't accept somebody as they are, then are you a friend? No, you're not a friend. I guess you're an enemy. That one person out there that doesn't want to comment, that's creeping. Let me press the comments and see. Maybe I missed it. Top chat, live chat. Let's click live chat all message. No, see, I get it. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go play with my banana phone. This thing doesn't work. Obama gave us all Obama phones. Have you ever seen an Obama phone, by the way? Can't take a picture on that. All right, well that's it. I'm in my kitchen. This shit scares me. All this whole thing, fucking yeah. This whole jam I can't deal with. And uh, I might as well just tell you guys that I'm not friends with Maria anymore on Facebook. Every time she says I'm not man enough, I look at my poor little cat and I think, do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me at least? Do you love me? Do you love me a little bit? At least my cat loves me. Ooh, wow, sexy thing. He's clawing me and he's not letting me go. So yeah. At least I have my animals that love me. So whatever. If you don't like me, I don't really care. That's okay. You don't have to like me, but you sitting there creeping. Look what a fan sent me. I don't call them fans though. I call them friends. Hey Michelle, what's up? This. Check it out. It's a pig that suction cups to my head. It's supposed to hold my phone up, but it's a bunch of malarkey. That's just me. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys my OCD cream cheese, and yeah, I don't know. I never see Maria make things like she says, "Well, this is what I'm eating: casserole," and slops it up, right? But you don't actually see what goes into that casserole. Is like something that made by from like I don't want to say Duncan Hines, but you know what I mean, like a box. And you ever see her go, well, here's some over easy eggs, and here's some fresh bacon, and here's some toast, and here's like, I wanna see things better. I wanna like if she's gonna make videos, I'd like to see more better videos, like the fact that nobody even knows how she likes her eggs. Does she slurp them up? She like them over easy? She like them runny? Does she like them scrambled? I mean, how does she like her eggs? People want to know these fucking questions, and now that she unfriended me, I don't know if we're ever gonna know the answer to these questions. But I'm kind of glad that she did. I mean, because I see a lot of hurtful things she says, but it hurts me because every time she says you're not man enough, it is a poke at my sexuality or my gender, and it's not a nice poke. It's just like rude. If you guys, any of you guys out there that subscribe, by the way, to Scentbird, $15 a month, $16 a month, you don't have to always get fucking perfume. You can switch it up for cologne. I joined this thing called Fleur, Phlur. It's Fleur. It came in a box like this. She's mean to me. Yeah, somebody was making fun of me saying, wow, you really lowered yourself to start picking on her back. Well, it took me how many years? It took me over a year to realize that she's not nice to me. She constantly says things, and I'm wondering, tomorrow's the 4th of July, right? Most people are going to have fireworks. Is she going to have hot dogs? And if she has hot dogs, where is she going to get that hot dog from? Everybody warned me when I first started sticking up for Maria. Well, she doesn't like transgenders, and I thought, well, let me judge for myself. Let me be the judge of that, because I don't like anybody that says, well, you got to be that these are my fleurs. You gotta, I don't like anybody that says, well, you shouldn't be this person's friend or you shouldn't be that person's friend. Here, if you want to, under $20, it's like $19 Fleur. I'll give you a code PHLUR. You get 3 cents. That's it. You don't get choose a cent out of 200 and you get one a month. You get these really, really tiny bottles, really little, like compared to my finger. Look, that's how small it is. So you get these bottles, and I am on set number 2, which is called Sandara, and I absolutely love it. And one thing that I love is, even if you're a guy that likes to wear makeup and you don't know if you're gay, pansexual, whatever you are, you do what you want. People don't like it, don't watch. Yeah, she's mean to me, and but these scents. Let me get back on the scents because I'll totally lose my train of thought. I tried this scent called Sandara, and I love it. And this is it. The only place I can get this is a place called Fleur, and I'm not so sure how much the big bottle is. But anyway, they make scents, and you don't have to. It's not like it's a manly scent or a female scent. It's a non-degenerate, no, non-sexual orientation determined. Excuse me, my mind is shooting out big words, but I know it's fucking like before 7 a.m., so I can't do that. Anybody else get their easy pass out there? All right, so where am I? Yeah, oh yeah, by the way, Carrie, you need a little bit of this. Got a little psoriasis. You're not the only one. That stuff is amazing on stuff like that, dry skin and shit. Lovely card, by the way. Love, love, love it. Michelle, this is an amazing card. It's sitting on my counter. I want to put it on my background in my bedroom, but you know how I procrastinate. And I think, well, I'll do it sooner. These fucking lights. Does someone want to come over and do my dishes? I'm supposed to have after July 13th. Now, I was supposed to have somebody that I met on the internet. Her name is Mel. I was supposed to have her come to my house at the end of June, the beginning of July. She totally like, oh, I'm having car problems. She's totally blew me off. And I said, well, okay, you missed your little slot because I got another friend who is basically got some legal issues. They're gonna clear them up after the 13th of this month, and that's when my other friend is gonna come. You want to see what it's like in my? Let me rewind this. I'm naked, but it's okay. My neighbors are used to it. So this is how bright it is from my living room. Bright as fuck. That's where the sun comes up over the water. I got a little swing out there and some flowers I put out. But yeah, I got another friend. It's a secret. It's a secret guest. I don't want to say who's gonna visit, but this might be fun. And I'm really like, you think I would be heartbroken because me and Maria aren't friends anymore. But, I finally realized that I'm starting to smarten up and realize that I don't need friends like that. I really don't. Like, you might think, well, why were you even friends with her at all? And all I can say is because I thought she was genuinely nice to begin with. She appeared to be nice, but I didn't realize that she was nice because potentially I would mail her things or give her things. Like I thought she was being nice just because that's what friends do to each other. They're nice. Let me put some beer. Here's what I'm facing right about now in the morning. Yeah, putting this 30 pack in there so I have nice and cold drinks to go. Okay, where are we? This is what I drink when I'm not drinking alcohol, by the way. This shit, it's called sweet tea. I did feel bad for her, but I honestly thought that why judge her? I mean, everybody on the internet judges her, and I saw somebody that was sad that was basically punishing herself, living in her kitchen, never seeing the light of day, what, once or twice a year. I thought, she's miserable, and maybe her husband found a way out, and that's why he left because she doesn't seem to want to leave. I've told her a couple times, I will give you bus fare, plane fare, train fare, Uber to get there. I will pay whatever. Just come here and visit me. You can stay here for a few weeks. Feel the sand on your feet. Get a sunburn. Enjoy, soak up the sun. Talk to people at the beach. And just try to meet new people and go. Do some new things. In AA there's a saying that they say new people, places, and things. You gotta kind of change everything. If you sit there and you drink every day, you gotta kind of change it to where you don't do the same thing, the same old like she does every single day because you get comfortable in a routine like that. 8 o'clock I gotta work. I usually work, believe it or not, 8 to 8. And that's what I do. And I don't make any money. I volunteer. I'm a volunteer counselor. And if my car didn't shit the bed, I would probably right now be either at the YMCA or the Girl Scouts as a summer camp counselor. And that's what I love to do. That is my fun. That's what I like to do because people that are going in those ages of Girl Scouts and stuff, they're in those ages where they're going through hormones and they've got a lot of stuff on their minds. And sometimes, the only friends they have are in the summer. They get bullied during the school year. They make friends during the summer, and those friends have the same things in common with them. And you wouldn't believe how many people out there question their sexuality. Young kids. And I say, absolutely not. You take it slow. Kids want to label themselves transgender, and I'm like against it. I'm like, you're not transgender, all right? You're whatever gender you were determined at birth, And if you feel like you need to experiment or you feel like you're a different gender, don't jump the gun. Don't ever think, well, this is what I want to do, X, Y, and Z. I want to get on hormones. I want to get surgery. There's so many more things emotionally that you have to experience before you can decide something like that. And I'm all for, you need to be signed by a psychologist or a psychiatrist at least for a year of gender transitioning therapy before you're able to even begin the process of hormones. Because hormones, a lot of people, I've seen this with people that are my age or a little bit younger in their 30s. They think, well, I'm going to go on hormones. I'm fine. I'm pretty sane. I'm level headed. They go on hormones and they get all out of whack. So if you have any type of issue mentally, like bipolar, or you suffer from depression or something, and then you go and you just go on hormones, every state here is different, so there's different rules. But if you just start hormones without having some type of therapist to talk to along the way, you could potentially, they do say roid rage, and I know my middle name. It was a joke. It was an actual. Somebody said, "I dare you to, here. I like this name. I dare you to do it." And I said, "That's so far from me. The rage thing. That's just I'm mellow. I'm not more. If you met me, you'd be like, you are totally a stoner. I'm not a stoner though, but I act like one. I'm just mellow, like those people back in the day. What do you call them? Not the gypsies. Remember the flower people back when we had back in the day when we had little John Lennon and shit. You just love each other. That's the type of person I am. I'm mellow, laid back, and so rage is not me. I don't slam doors in my house. I don't yell. Hippies, that's what it is. Yeah, I don't. So that's just, the rage thing is kind of like a joke. I honestly thought when I went the day to change my name that the judge was going to deny me. I was expecting, I think my middle name was going to be Caden. I picked a couple different names, and I looked up a few, and I thought Caden, and there's another one. It began with P. But yeah, so yeah, the whole thing. Kids have hormones, and that's my specialty, is trying to get kids. I'm against it. Believe it or not, you might think, well, Chris, you're doing your own thing with your own gender or whatever. I like the name Caden, but you think, oh, Chris, you're doing your own thing with your own gender. I am not pro gender. I think that even what's his name, Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn, whatever. Um, I think that he had money and he didn't go. He didn't see a gender special. Like, there are certain therapists that specialize in different things, like grief counseling or this or that. He didn't see a gender therapist because a gender therapist is neutral, and they're going to see how you are as a person. They evaluate you, how level-headed you are, how, do you have issues, do you have if you have any type of underlying thing like depression or whatever. When you add hormones to the mix, it totally spins you in a 360, and you're like, wow. So you don't want to start hormones if you have any type of anything. So I'm against it. When kids come to me and say, yep, I'm transgender, I'm this or I'm that, hold on. Just get back to, start at square one. And this is what I do. I always tell them to find somebody that has, a degree in this shit. Find a psychologist, a psychiatrist, somebody that knows exactly what they're talking about with switching their gender, because they're not going to talk you out of it, but they're not going to go along with you. If they think there's something up and you might have a problem going on hormones, they're going to tell you. They're going to let you know, and they've already been through this. So you need somebody. It's very hard to find somebody that does specialize in just gender transitioning because it's such a new topic. And I think on the TV it gets exploited. It makes it look like, well, this is the latest new thing for the gays to do. And it's not like that at all. Like, when I was little, I did not want to wear a fucking dress. I look like a drag queen. And I wear the dress because it's fucking hilarious. I'll wear it out. I'll wear a sundress. I'll go to the beach with my flip flops and wear a sundress and let my titties hang out. And my friends are just like, Chris, I forget sometimes to close my legs and cross them. I just sit there with it all hanging out. Of course, I have boxers on, but yeah, it's so. I just feel like this is not right. This is just, it's almost like God played a joke on me, like a trick. And so I totally am like, no, this can't happen. So that's me, and I get it. I totally see Bruce Jenner. I think, what the hell? They definitely make sure happened to a friend of mine. I have a friend of mine. We grew up together. We're the same age, and her daughter is thinking about transitioning. And I said, you at least need 1 year. In some states you don't need any gender transitioning type of psychologist to sign off on it. That you don't need it. All you need is a doctor saying, well, I'm going through hormones or whatever the process may be. But they need to make it, I mean, every state, worldwide, not worldwide, but in America, every state, they need to make at least go for one. I recommend go for 3 years. I wouldn't even be there right now when I started in 2015. Um, but first of all, you go through a year before your hormones. Most of the time, you go through a year of going to counseling and stuff before you start your hormones. Then once you're on it, they make sure you're pretty level and even keeled. And then you do that for a year. And then once your hormones start to balance out, I gained a lot of weight in the beginning. I gained 45 pounds, and then I lost it. Different changes happen to your body, of course, fucking facial hair and shit. It depends what hormones you are and what you expect to accomplish. The hormones aren't gonna make me grow a dick. I mean, that's the truth. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna happen. But there are changes that happen, and so it's like, kids that are younger think, well, if I take them before puberty, then none of the things that were gonna happen. And sometimes, a lot of the times, both things happen. And so you've got estrogen and you've got testosterone, and you have to use hormone blockers. This friend went to Boston for shots. Some people like Aaron Anderson. Here's all my shots. I got my Batman band-aids. I do my shots at home once a week, and I stopped doing them for people on my Facebook because I was getting a little bit ridiculed. This is what it looks like. Here's a bottle. And I was getting ridiculed every week. I did mine earlier. I did mine yesterday. Usually my day's Tuesday, but it was after midnight, so I said, fuck it. And yeah, there's two different gauge needles. Where are we? Even if you see my prescription, there's none left, so have fun on that. And I don't have the same doctor either. So if these are 18 gauge, and the other ones are 23, I believe. So you use one to draw with and one to inject with. And then here's my syringes in this handy dandy thing. So yeah, there's my little kit, and I don't have to go to Boston to do it. Luckily, I don't even know if my insurance is so shitty. Somebody, said, "Oh, we're paying, us taxpayers are paying for you to transition." No, your taxpayers aren't paying for anything. I pay for my own insurance, and you're not paying for my shit. I mean, there is no free ride on this whole gender transitioning thing. I know that Obama passed some things, transition care, so they didn't need to go to Boston. Yeah, no, I mean, once you learn how to do it, you shouldn't have to go anywhere. Look at my breakfast is getting all stale. But you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't. I mean, some people like Aaron go into doctors every day. Somebody said in the very beginning, if you're gonna go through this, then you need to man up. And I thought, well, that's a funny fucking thing. I hate needles. I'm one of those people that I had a blood test last week, and she put a band-aid on it, right, and she thought it was going to be okay, but it started squirting everywhere. The band-aid popped off. At first it was leaking out on my nice shirt, my favorite shirt and stuff, and then she pulled the band-aid off, and it was squirting, and I lost it. I'm like, oh no. I fainted. I was just like, I can't, no blood. So yeah, the needles, it was a big thing for me to get over. I hate it. Don't like them at all. But whatever. Anyway, I'm changing my biotin, which is supposed to help me with my hair stuff. I usually take these, and I'm on these gel ones now, and I'm not. I think they upset my stomach, so I'm gonna have to take it with food. Anyway, yeah, that's me. That's what I do, and I'm totally against the whole gender thing for kids. I think you need to be 18. You need to go through at least one, if not go through a year of pre hormone therapy. And then you start your hormones and you stay on the therapy. And then you go for a year after that, after things tone down. Because in your second year is when you're going to realize that your hormones are going to kind of level out and be at an even keel. And then you kind of, you bottom out. You you start to feel like normal again, like you did before you even started, so you don't really notice anything. But definitely things need to change, and I don't know why the regulations aren't very strict right now. I think if more people started their transition and then wanted to transition back, the laws would change. But I've seen a few people that say I can't do it. I made a mistake, and something like that to deal with, to like fuck with your anatomy, that's a big decision. It's not something you want to have to rethink. If you're questioning whether you should do it after a year of doing it, then that means that the laws are way too lenient, and in the very first place you should have been under more um, more counseling and more therapy, because that's just fucked up. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat my crazy breakfast. But if you saw the beginning, let me just show you. The beginning of this is because I'm so OCD and anal. This is what I do. So I normally buy brand name shit like my Oreo ice cream cones or my Batman ice cream. I don't buy no name brand, but there's a grocery store that we have called Market Basket. So they make a lot of stuff. So there's my cream cheese Market Basket. But check out what I do. Yeah, I'm so OCD. I make crop circles and make it pretty even in my cream cheese because I'm a freak like that. If I see people get like crumbs in the butter or the cream cheese or the peanut butter, I'm like, oh no, throw it out. It's contaminated. When you take your thing, you gotta clean your knife off. You can't, like, if you put crumbs in your shit, that drives me crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go. It's gonna be 91. I'm watching Clerks 2. Gonna be 91. Oh, you do this thing? I've had a couple girlfriends and they leave crumbs and shit, and I'm like, oh no. No, I can't handle this. It's gonna be 91 today. I should probably turn on my air conditioner now. 91. Yep. Pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking hot right now. All right, I'm gonna go because I hate making long videos that are boring. But I will see you later, Michelle. I hope you have a good day. And yeah, I want to do more lives on this. I'm not gonna do any more Maria talk on my channel though, because I don't like it. And I hate the people that are on my channel that don't like me, that comment and waste my time. Drink lots of water. Yeah, I know. I need to drink lots of something. Maybe some Keystones if they get cold. I hate the people though that go on my channel and they don't like me and they're on my channel giving me a hard time. Like, you hear that? It's my air conditioner. Oh, whoa! Sounds like a mouse or something floating around in there. That just doesn't sound right. What the fuck? All right. Hopefully it'll work. Fucking thing. Ah, I live in the sticks and my air conditioner's crap. I know. Did you hear that? Clink, clink, clink. Sound like there's a mouse in that fucking thing. I'm gonna read my instructions for my new biotin. I thought I would save some money and get them on eBay. These are double what I normally take. So it says, what does it say to take? Suggested use: take 2 soft gels a day. I'm gonna take one and hopefully I won't get a stomach ache. I know, right? There's my crappy air conditioner. I'm mad though at the haters that are on my channel, telling me that they support me and. Oh, wait a minute. They're telling me that they support me and they pay my bills and they pay my gender transitioning. Where's the free ride? Let me know. And that's what I don't get is, if people are saying, "Oh, we pay your bills, we pay this and that," prove it. I'd like to see that. I don't get it. Nobody pays my shit. I pay my crap, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm broke. All right, I'm gonna go. My light is so bright just so I can quote. Tell them to to post off. Oh, let me update you. Now, I had a girl, right? She hold on. Here's my still getting my English muffin. I had a girl on Facebook message me. I know a 4-year-old. She's going through radiation. She loved one of your quilts. La 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 la. I mailed it out Saturday. She got it yesterday. I haven't heard a word from her since. Now, if there's people out there that are trying to get me to make these quilts that take me a month to make and mail them to them, and they're not really people that need them, that is a scumbaggish thing to do. That is really, really low and scummy to do, to tell me that you need a quilt for some kid that's going through chemo, and then once I give the tracking, I find out that the package is there. Oh, well, you promised you take a picture of the girl with it at least. Give me an update. Yeah, that's not cool. So I'm really a little leery now because that girl hasn't messaged me since Saturday when I gave her the tracking number, and she should have received it yesterday. And I thought I'd get a little message. I paid $20 just to have it shipped in 2 days, and you think she'd give me a message. I got it. Well, I haven't seen the girl or whatever, but no word. And okay, but I'll let if that is really low. If somebody is gonna do that, please tell me I'm wrong. If someone's gonna do that under the pretenses that, oh, I know someone with cancer, fucking freeloaders. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're doing it for, if she, maybe the girl, maybe she got busy and couldn't update me. But if she did it for like, ha ha ha, I got Chris to make a quilt, and I know Chris's address because it's on the return address or whatever. If she did it for, to prove to some haters, wow, Chris is so stupid. Chris fell for it. That's really low to do because there's kids out there that could really use a quilt going through chemo, and because of you, now it's gonna take me another month to make another one. Here's the one I'm working on. It's in my bed. It's right here because that's what I'm doing. Here is right in front of me. Here's what I'm working on. A little bit of this. And let me show you. I actually had to pay $30 because I ran out of fabric. Check this out. Here's the quilt, and I'm doing little pieces right now. See, these little guys aren't done. I'm kind of like piecing oh. I keep it covered so my cats don't get at it. Doesn't get cat hairy. And you know how I am with the lint brushes. I just bought another 5 lint brushes. But watch. So I did originally. I started it with light blue with airplanes. I went to Walmart and got more fabric and wasn't thinking because my friend wouldn't shut his fucking mouth. And, I got what I thought was my airplane fabric, but it was navy blue instead of light blue. So now I had to pay $30 on eBay to buy 4 fucking yards, and I only need less than one. Let's hope that's not the case. I know, right? I hope. So this is what I live. This is how I live, though. I've got cats. So here's my last package of 5. That's what I got left. And these just came yesterday. I love Amazon. 2-day fucking delivery, right? These came yesterday. And check it out. I am so crazy. Yeah, 5 more lint brushes. I'm like the craziest person because yeah, I have cats and I cover everything when I sew, and it's just like I finally figured it takes me a month to make one. And next time somebody does have, an issue, I'm gonna try to make them like pre-make them a couple. But I would like to be like somebody messaged me like this last girl. She loves fucking butterflies. Had I known that, I would have just made a straight up a butterfly quilt and then shipped it off. You know, but and got her favorite colors. But I didn't. I had a pink one. She said it was great. So okay. But for the future, I'd like to know if it's, a boy or girl. What do they like? Do they like cars, dinosaurs, you name it? And then kind of make it to their specifications that they like. So that way they know it's like just for them. Kind of gives them, even if they are going through chemo, kind of will give them a little, something to look forward to coming in the mail and stuff like that. I can show them updates on pictures and stuff. Kind of gives them something to, get through their chemo for. Oh man, my nose. friggin' hair in my face. Anyway, 40 minutes I wasted of you guys' time. Not a funny video, so I'm gonna go. But here's a little. I'm gonna be Maria. Actually, you say donate one to the hospital. I went to my local hospital. My neighbor, Paula Cody, died, and her sister worked in the oncology department. And I went with Paula. This is how I got my idea. I went with Paula to her chemo and, you know, sat there and kept her company. And I asked her sister, can I make and donate quilts for the kids? And she said, no, because they're not sterilized. And I said, then can I give people that are coming to chemo rides to their appointments? And she says, no, because you're not insured. It's through the hospital. You can't do it. You have to do it like privately. And I said, how am I going to find? Can you just give me the names of somebody that may need a ride? Keep my name on hand. And she said it can't be anything like associated with the hospital because it's a liability, and she would not allow me to make any quilts for kids and leave them there. And I thought, you give them, when people are at the hospital, you give them a warm white blanket out of the autoclave, and the blanket is really thin. It's a piece of shit. Excuse me. So, yeah, I mean, if I found a hospital, I would love to donate it, but I can't. So that's why I make them. I make them so they fit in the size of. I don't know if I have one out. Here it is. I make them so they fit. You roll them up, squish them up, and they fit in one of these recycling grocery bags. And you can bring it, because I see people go to the hospital. They bring their fucking crosswords. They bring their pocketbooks. They bring all kinds of shit. Their Walkman. Remember how we used to have Walkman? Now everything's on the phone. The camera, the Walkman, the video camera, it's all on one thing. I love it. But I make them so you can stuff them in a bag. Even the giant one that I made as a template, which is way too big. Even that one fits in a bag. So I make it so you can bring it back and forth to the hospital, and you don't need to. It won't stay there. You can take it home and cuddle it and puke on it. Probably puke on the ride home too. That was another thing that gave me an idea. Was one day I got really drunk. No lie, and I'm hanging out with my friends. I pull off my hat and puke in it, and I thought, wow, if they're coming from chemo and they got a quilt in their lap, they can puke in it and then throw it in the wash. So that quilt will go with them everywhere, and it'll be a comfort thing. But yeah, I'm not gonna. Now I'm really I'm a little freaked out. I'm hoping that this the girl that I sent it to, it's just a fluke and maybe she's been busy, but if not, that means I'm gonna have to do a more thorough vetting process. Show me a kid before, show me a picture of the kid beforehand, then, or what I mean. And they can obviously look one up online or whatever. But I mean, how do you know if somebody's being genuine? And I do think the haters out there, some of them, they want me to like spend 4 weeks making a quilt and then ha ha ha, it got mailed to them. Hopefully, all I can say is if somebody did that, God watches everything, and I'm not a preaching God or anything, but if to do that, that's got to be like one of the lowest things. You might think, well, it's funny, haha. We ordered a pizza to Chris's house, ha ha ha. The guy was knocking on my door, banging it, and I had $80 on me, and I could have easily just paid him, got the soda, got the pizza. I don't know what kind it was, but I would have ate it. Even if it was anchovy, I would have ate it. But I just thought it's just wrong. Why should I have to pay for a pizza that somebody else ordered? I'd rather order my own myself. And yeah, he was really banging my door down that day. He really scared me because he wouldn't stop. He even sat outside on my swing, and I was like, what the fuck is this? So, I know people out there don't like me, and that's fine, but why fuck with somebody's, like, why fuck with me? There's plenty of people to fuck with. Fuck with people that deserve it. Why would people fuck with me? I don't fuck with anybody. I mean, I like to make my own jokes, haha, laugh. I laugh, most of the time I laugh with Maria. I don't laugh against her. And now she's got me to a point where I don't even give a shit, you know? I'm at the point where, fuck it. What I need to do is change these damn air filters. Look at my, where are we? Can you see my air purifier over there? I wanted to clean it before I put a new filter in, but since you're here, we might as well do this now. I'm sitting here and the sun's, like bright, and I can see little things of dust. Here's my air purifier filter. Check me out. Look how bad that is. There's the other side of it. Hold up. I'm gonna get a Sharpie so I can write the date that I changed the filters. I've got two filters here. One for my bedroom, one for my living room. I got them from a place called Crucial Vacuum. I also bought, where the fuck is that? I also bought, you're supposed to do this like every spring, but for my shop vac, which I use as a regular vacuum, I, um, I, yeah, I bought a new thing for that. Yeah, honestly, go to Home Shopping Network or QVC, hsn.com or qvc.com, and they have, these are called Hunter air purifiers. And look, you can get a couple of them, and you can make payments and shit on your credit card. You pay like, I don't know, $50 a month for 3 months. And so that's what I did. I got a couple of them. I used to have the Orec ones. I think I have one or two kicking around, but I don't like when they zap the when they zap the dust. It goes, it like crackles. It's electrical crackle, and I don't like it. I got one Sharpie. Okay. Oh, enjoy 10% off your next order. I would not, to be honest with you, I would not. I bought these online. I would not go to Crucial. Thinkcrucial.com slash elite want 20% off. I would not go to Crucial and buy anything. They fucked up my order, right? And I told them they fucked up my order. I said, "Where's my order?" I tracked it. I said, This is what my address was. You sent it to someone else." And then they're like, "Well, we're gonna have to research it, whatever." So then they finally mail it to me weeks later. Then, hold on, somewhere along the, I'm old. Somewhere along the way, check this out. I get another box from Crucial, right? Another package. I open it up, and look what's in it. These things, right? Check me out. It is. I'll show you what's in. So I got three. Oh no, it's more than three. Hold on. It's six. I've got six of these. Wait, rotate your device. I got six of these things. So I said, what the fuck are these things? I look, and they are Crucial Coffee charcoal water filters for KitchenAid, blah, blah, blah. This must be like a water filter, which I do have a water filter that I did buy on QVC. So I might actually, this might work for it. I thought I would ask my landlord to install it because I don't want to fuck with their pipes. I know I did do my new shower head, but I just didn't want to do it. But look what I got. You can't drink the water in my town. Check me out. I'm not even playing. Here's where my cats. Here's my cat's water down here. Right. Look, right there. There's the bowl. There's the water. So my cats don't even drink this shit. So this is what I bought. And so here's my water filter, and it matches all my. Hold up. It matches all my stainless steel stuff. Check it out. So I got this. It hooks up to my sink at home. I don't know if it's KitchenAid though. Shit, how do I find the name? Oh, here we go. I got all the paperwork. I got the little tap thing. Let's see who makes this. Clean and Pure, P3060. So maybe it's the same filter. Who knows? I don't drink tap water either. You can't. In my town, they send around letters saying, "Oh, they spent millions on a water filtration plant," but no. Um, they the water you can't drink. There's arsenic in it and all kinds of, they say it's minerals or whatever, but I don't know. It's bullshit. So I'm gonna put this in. Here's the old one. Here's the new one. Pretty fucking good. See, I would die with Maria. People think, well, why did you act like you were gonna go visit Maria? Oh, sorry. And you're really not gonna visit her because I really honestly planned. I'm gonna write on this July 2018. What's it called? Think Crucial. .com/elite. Alright, so I found the website. Now that I need to buy more, and I'm going to stick it in the thing. Wait, it's almost like it don't want to fit. Are you kidding me right now? It's weird. It doesn't wanna slide in the hole. Hold on. I'm gonna have to slam it in there or something. That was weird. It just didn't want to go. Alright, put on the outside. See if I can get this right. Come on, you dirty bitch. Alright, here we are. Let's see. Let's see what I did. Okay, I put it in. Wait, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. It keeps saying rotate. Let me pull off the top. So yeah, go to Home Shopping Network or QVC.com. I know I need to take a little Q-tip and clean that out. But here's my new filter. Da da da. This thing is so dirty. Oh, look at all that. So I can't get. I put the iron. This little thing is an ionizer. Jesus, you can't visit her between the smoke and other shit. Yeah, like I have bad asthma and COPD and a couple issues. So, it wasn't that I didn't ever want to visit her. It's just the more that I saw how much she sits in that kitchen and smokes. And I don't ever see her like hanging out the window saying, "It's a nice day. Let's have a fucking, let's go have a cigarette outside." It's pretty sad though. So here's my my peak flow meter. I think it's a pile of shit. Here's my nebulizer though. I'm not like shitting and lying when I say that here's my little mask and here's where I put my medicine in. I'm not lying and say, well, I have asthma. I'm not like making up excuses. I did plan on visiting her, but the more I realize that she never leaves that fucking kitchen, it will kill me. Here's my nebulizer medicine down here. Ta-da! Welcome to my world, right? So yeah, that's. Oh, here's what they look like, one by one by one. Kind of like my eye drops, the ones I'm gonna send C Marie. Here's the eye drops though. It's funny. Look how tiny they are. Here's the eye drops. Wait. Here's the eye drops versus the albuterol. Tiny. But yeah, I love my little Refresh Plus. All right, that's enough of Chris's world. Boring and fucking. And you know one thing, if you missed my video that I made, do not buy these ever. If you go and you go to your chip aisle in your store, don't buy these. Don't be fooled. Remember when we were little, we get these and they come with a little red stick? Look at the cheese. It's not yellowish, orangey anymore. It's almost like paint. My daughter has both so little. Yeah, I don't know. Don't buy those. Yeah, I'm just like aggravated myself at a bunch of shit. Um, people saying, "Well, you're this, you're that." I hate it because it's just bullshit. People really don't know me. I'm gonna throw away that filter. It's gross. It's weird. Just people just don't fucking know me, and then they judge. Not boring. It at all. Enjoy talking to you. I know. It's just I wish I get to know you and creep you. I think I tried to send you a friend request and it didn't allow me. I'm like 99% sure. Rewards that. Wow. Activate your warranty. Love your product. Want to protect it? Activate your warranty. You get a warranty on a fucking air filter. I want to. Excuse me. I want to. Though I do want to write the air filter. Like inside of it, so I can buy a new one when I need it. And I've had these for a few years and never changed the filter. I thought, well, I'll just bang it off outside. It'll be all right. But no. That needs to be done. There's one in my bedroom too that needs. It's just horrible. It's so fucking hot. You see now, my living room is fine with this piece of shit air conditioner going, but my issue is that my bedroom is warm as fuck. So now this is how much fun I have on me. We're not allowed to put an air conditioner. I had one. I bought a brand new one. It was like $130. It had a remote. Put it in the window, and within an hour, she knocked and said, "You got to take that out." And I said, "Why?" She says, "Our insurance doesn't cover it." And I thought, what the fuck? I'm on the first floor. Even if a little kid played outside, what are they gonna do? Push it inside the window? Wait, it says rotate my device. Hold on. I gotta get my banana. I'm plugging you in. So here we are. I'm gonna. I know. Welcome to my world. Look, now I gotta take a little fan, put it in my hallway, and now I've gotta draw the cold air into my bedroom. Lovely, isn't it? you know, I guess people in other places of America are having it worse, so I'm not gonna bitch about it, but it does suck. It really does suck that it's this hot. Hi, Grandpa. Want to meet Grandpa? Oh, he's just yelling at me. Hi, what's going on? Look at all the dust. Can you see that? I hate that. Like when you're in the, you ever just sit there in your bedroom and look at the blinds and you see the light and you watch all the dust? Yeah, I can't. My cats, now that they don't go out, I'm noticing crazy cat hair, crazy dust, and it's like, you know, when you're alone, you realize it. When you have a girlfriend or a significant other partner that helps you clean the house and helps you do things, pick up cat puke or whatever, when you have help, then you realize, oh well, wow, you know, I had a, you know, you take it for granted. You don't even notice how much your partner does until your partner's gone, and you're doing it all on your own, and you're thinking, wow, how do I cope? I've never had this hair like this. Fucking cat. Do your cats go up to the fan and lick them for some reason? I don't know why. They go up and they lick them. Like there's something amazing coming from the fan. Have you guys seen pictures of my latest quilt? It is giant, big. It's a Z. I'll tell you how blonde I am though. Here it is. It's under my Ninja Turtle quilt. The my friend's cat does that. As I say, thank you for being you. What name? I'll send you one. What name? What do you mean? I totally forget what I said. I'm gonna cover up my English muffins. Actually, let me put a new filter in this room. Well, I'm accomplishing something. Wait, hold on. I just stack all kinds of stuff everywhere, like my granola bar. I love biscotti. I'm like a crazy biscotti person. Biscotti and Pizzelli's. My see my my mom. We grew up on things like Guamkis, Latkis. Do you know where this is going? All right, so yeah, this is another hunter. It's the same one. And whoa, take a look at this. Whoa, whoa, you almost get to see me naked. How about that? There's all that. Ooh, yuck. I don't want to breathe this, but I'm gonna have to. Here is how bad this one is. Let's take it out of here. I'm gonna vacuum that one out. The filter. That one was actually worse. Check it out. The second one, this one, is worse than that one. But yeah, go on Home Shopping Network or QVC. Maybe you'll pay 150 bucks, 200 bucks for two of them, and you can make payments. And oh shit, I forgot the filter. And they're not that bad. They're it's a good deal. I would, you know, if I needed two more, I'd buy them. Do not buy whatever you do. Do not go and buy those. Remember that old man, the Oric? He's got selling his vacuum. Don't buy the Oric ones because they zap. They make a weird noise every time they zap a piece of dust. It electrocutes it. And I've had problems where I've taken it apart and tried to fix it, the little electrodes, and I fixed it. But I just don't like the noise. Sometimes you can be laying there and it'll do a pop out of nowhere, like it'll get a big piece of cat hair or whatever and electrocute it and be like, psh. I don't like the noise. It just it freaks me out. Definitely gonna look into it. I'm naked. Sorry to ruin your day. Get my shop vac. Have you ladies seen my shop vac? I'll show you how amazing this fucker is. If you guys are using a regular vacuum, you really don't know what you're doing. You need a shop vac. You need some heavy duty shit. I'd rather have this than a Dyson any day. And plus, you can blow the leaves with it. La la lila. Alright, I'm gonna go so I can fix my filters and shit. I'm gonna vacuum the that filter out before I put a new one in there. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Crucial vacuum. Alright. Ta-da! Here's number 2. What's going on? I see 3 thumbs up. I'm just sitting here having having a couple. What am I eating? Having a couple of English muffins this morning, and thinking about how smoky Maria's house can be right about now. I don't know how she does it. I really don't. I don't know how she can. I sit and I look and I sit on my nice little recliner and I look at the sun coming through the blinds and I think, oh, look at all that dust. No fucking way. Oh, shoot. Which one? Uh oh. I notice one side is metal and the other side isn't. I'm going to think the metal's on the other side, but let me double check my trash. All right, the metal is on, yeah, the metal is definitely on the inside. Look at how bad that is. Nobody even smokes in my house, so that tells you something. That could have been my lungs. If that's dirt, then my lungs are probably the same horribleness. You know, I was in a coma once, and I don't know if they pumped my stomach or whatever, but they told my family, my parents, that I was on every drug under the sun, first of all. And that very day, I had done some acid, I'll be honest with you. And for the very first and last time, I did some acid, or LSD, I don't know what you call it. And yeah, they said that I had they at the hospital they said they cleaned my lungs or whatever, and they said that I was definitely a smoker, and I laughed and said, not really, but I am doing the vape pen. Fuck that shit. What name for friend request? Chris Rage Snow. Raige. Chris Rage Snow. I looked for you. I could not find you. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna Well, give me a minute. Fuck it. Hold on. Just wait a minute. Let me just clean this real quick. Let me clean this, and then I won't go anywhere. I ain't gotta leave ya. Hey, Baba Vicky, what's up? I'm cleaning right now. Hold on. I'm cleaning my pre-filter. Hold up. Look at that. All right. Clean that fucking thing. Uh-oh. All right. I just wanted to clean the pre-filter thing. I didn't do it in the living room. I'll probably go to hell for it. What it is like a charcoal type of filter. There's a black charcoal thing that goes on before that other filter even goes there. Oh, shoot, I didn't write the date. Hold on. July. Thing crucial. Alright, I wrote down whoever does it. So, yeah, these things are fucking awesome. If you have asthma, definitely. Home Shopping Network does a deal. They give you an awesome deal on two of them or three of them. I don't know how many you get. Two. My cat's driving me nuts by touching my cords, my power cords. He's like, I'm gonna lick my palm. Oh shit. And then I'm gonna lick the fucking. I'm gonna lick. Why? It's one of those days. I finally caught you live. I love Drama Demo live. Well, you know, me and Maria are no longer friends, and I wish her best of luck on her journey, whatever she's doing. Um, you know, but I'll be honest with you. She said when I sent her a birthday card, actually I sent her a Mother's Day card, and I did not watch the video, and she said I wasn't man enough, but I didn't see the video. So then I sent her a birthday card, and then she said I wasn't man enough. She said, you're not man enough, Snow, and then she took down the video and then apologized. And, you know, okay, that's funny, it was a joke or whatever, but then she keeps saying it. It's not like she says, you're not man enough, you're not man enough. She says, you're not man enough, Snow. And you know what? I realized she keeps saying that. If you keep calling somebody a douchebag, you know, and it's verbal abuse. If you keep saying names to something, you know, if you keep calling somebody names, that's abuse. and she might act like, no, it's not, or whatever, or I didn't mean it. But I don't I don't deserve that from any of my friends. I don't deserve to be called names or anything. In real life, I get a ride to the grocery store because my car's a piece of shit, and my friends constantly misgender me. They call me she. They call me my old name, my dead name is what we call it, and they make their jokes all the time. And I think I gotta put up with this shit so I can have groceries and food in my house. And where do I draw the line? People on the internet, I'm not expecting them to respect me. I'm not saying, bow to me and understand me. I don't even understand myself. But all I'm not asking very much, but what I am asking, and I think is fair, is that the people that I talk to and consider my friends, then they treat me like a human being. When she keeps saying, you're not man enough, Snow, that's not right. That's not, how can I be friends with somebody like that? And never mind stick up for them. I've stuck up for her for so long that, you know, even if I wanted to call her every name in the book, I don't think I could ever equate or get even with her for the way that when she says her, and she just made one last night. You're not man enough, Snow. I could never um, equate for the same, the same. Hold on, find my backpack. I could never, whatever I say isn't gonna. I could say a bunch of rotten things, but it's never gonna be even for the way that she makes me feel when she says those rotten things. And I don't really shouldn't put up with it. A lot of people were like, Chris, why have you put it up with this for so long? And I made jokes, made light of it, and says, well, I've been in abusive relationships my whole life. That's all I'm used to. And I'll be honest with you, yeah, I've had a girlfriend for 15 years before I got married. And we called each other all kinds of names, and I did it in a joking way, you dirty whore, and buy me, go to the store and get me some beer, you dirty whore. And but it was affectionately and was joking around, and we call each other names like that. And so I'm kind of used to getting called names. I guess, I don't know. I don't know if it started in my childhood or what, but I'm used to it, and I shouldn't be. I don't deserve. I mean, I might be an asshole and a prick and mean to some people, but do I honestly deserve to be cut down like that? When she does that, it makes me question. It makes me wonder, did I do the right decision by switching my gender? Because she really makes me feel like I'm a piece of crap, and I don't like it. So yeah, that's that. That's what I wrestle with. Was you know, it's not like I think I'm losing out on a friendship if we're not friends. It's like, what has she ever done to me? Did she ever send me a birthday card or a fucking you know, Father's Day card, any fucking thing? No. So I don't think I'm really losing out. And yeah, this, oh well, if there's no more Dima drama to talk about, big deal. We'll talk about something else that's funny. But whatever. I'm just, I realize that I like to go through my day and nobody message me. Did you see this? Did you see this? At the end of the day, if I do ignore Facebook and I get on there, I usually work 8 to 8. So in 10 minutes, I gotta work. And yeah, I don't even have my paper yet. But yeah, usually I'm done at 8 o'clock at night. I will get on there, and if I see a bunch of messages, this person that like this, and this. Look, got it. Have you seen this video? Did you check this out? And it's all just it is Dima drama. I'm like, I don't want it. Dima drama. I don't want it. I don't want to see it. I avoid it because it's the same thing. But how many times can you say that to somebody? It's almost like bullying. And I'll be honest with you, it's like going to school and you get called a faggot, right? Or you get called a loser. And you go to school every day and the same bully, Maria, every day you're going to school, you're doing your same old thing. You're on the internet and she's calling you a faggot again. And it's almost like that. And it's at the point where, I mean, I'm not at the point where I want to hang myself, obviously, but it's the same thing. It's the same bullying. It's the same. It's not like she's calling, messaging me like I always if I message somebody, I leave an upbeat message. Hey, have a good day. But it's like it's always, Snow, you're not man enough, you're not man enough. Like, it's the same thing like going to high school with bullies. Exactly the same thing. I go there and I encounter her, and there she is once again, trying to put me down and picking on me. And then, everybody's watching these videos, and I notice that they're not all jumping on the bandwagon. She will come back all crying, boohoo, Chris, will you be my friends again with her fake BS apology? Yeah, I get it, but I can't for the life of me. I haven't watched her videos anymore, but once in a while people will point them out and say, did you see what she did now? Did you see what she did now? And it's the same shit over and over. It's her saying, I'm not man enough. And how many times can I hear that without thinking, is she right? Is she honestly, I mean, I question myself. Maybe she's right. She keeps saying it. Maybe she sees something I don't see. It breaks me down as a human being. It makes me think, maybe I am a piece of shit. Maybe I'm a joke. And I have to, a lot of times, you'll message, people will message, and I won't get back to them for a while because I try to stay off Facebook because I want the drama to blow over. I want it to be gone. I'm gonna go. I got like 5 minutes left to do my thing, and then I've got to. And yes, I do work. I counsel. It's a website. It's like the suicide hotline. Is that my phone? I don't know what that noise was. It's a website called Seven Cups of Tea, number seven, sevencupsoftea.com. And what it is I'm a listener, and I have to take these courses, and I talk to people about, my field is LGBTQ, which, if you're gay, you're gay. If you're not, you're not. But I try to talk kids out of being transgender. I think that they should be like, try to live as whatever they want, whatever. But I don't think they should go automatically switching genders, jumping ship. All right, I gotta go. I hate when I don't have a few minutes to like start a coffee and just start drinking it and get all my papers organized. So I'm gonna have to shut this phone off, vacuum this filter now, and then go back in the other room and figure out all my stuff. But it is, I do put in usually 8 hours of work and 4 hours of courses, classes, whatever you want to call them. And I put in a lot of work, and a lot of times, that is my reward, is just when someone says thank you. I can't believe I got through this. I've got there's I don't really divulge anybody's personal information, but there's a few people that I've actually, at the time I met them, they were cutters. They were sitting on a pier. They drove their car to a bridge, and they were going to jump. And now they're getting married, and thinking about having babies and kids. And so sometimes I think, well, I might be just a piece of shit on a log, but other times I think I can make a difference in someone's life. Have a good day. I heard this saying, may the day have a good you. May the day have a good you. Yeah, this day is going to have a good me right now. But yeah, I actually, it is rewarding when somebody messages you, somebody from like even Bangladesh. It's not even like you think it's just all in America, but it's not. It's all different countries. Somebody messages you, and you think we think we got it bad, but there's random checkpoints in some places where they check for people that are wearing bombs on their person, and people. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, I get people that get broken into, and they got to go to work, and they leave their house, and it's security checkpoints and this and that. And we think, and then their boss harasses them, and we think we've got it hard, right? Living here, and going to work every day. But when you think of other people in other countries, what they have to face, we don't see that. We don't see that on We don't see that on the news. We don't see that on CNN or anywhere. We don't see other countries. They're just trying to get through their day without getting bombed. You know, um, we all thought that Afghanistan and shit is over and done with, but it's not. We are still, you know, it, countries are still crazy, and I get a lot of people though. They're very nice. After they thank me for helping them, they invite me. Come stay with me and my family, and it's like a no. You're supposed to keep it professional and not. Of course, you can't. divulge anybody. It's all anonymous. If you go on there, you'll see you can't divulge anybody's identity. Even if you were to say, well, my name is this and I live here and here's my Facebook. I've met a couple people on Instagram and Twitter. I know who they are. They want to put a name to a face, and a lot of people, they do. They hit on me. It's crazy. I have a nice profile picture. I'm sitting there like this with a nice shirt on, and they're like, "You're cute," and I'm always just like, "Thank you. You're flattering, but I have a girlfriend," and it's just nice to know. Sometimes I do let them into my personal Facebook, and it's a no-no, but I do it because I'm getting to know them on a very close basis, and sometimes I think they want to get to know me, know about me. So my own YouTube from now on is not going to be Maria anymore. If I want to talk about it, I'm going to come here. If I want to talk about it, like she calls me it, but if I want to talk about her, I'm going to come here. And I got like 2 minutes. I got actually 7 minutes left, and I still have to vacuum this filter out. But I'm gonna go and hopefully maybe I'll see you guys later. I might go out later and run groceries. I'm not sure. Wow, that was weird. All my clothes are like that was weird. My clothes are just sitting in the middle of the room, and I just walked by. Maybe the vacuum somehow got. That was weird. That was just strange. There was a ghost, and sometimes things get played loose. I know I fucking vacuumed, but I didn't. I'm thinking maybe the vacuum could have grabbed my clothes and threw them in the middle of the floor. That was weird. I just walked by here with the vacuum. There were no clothes on the middle of my floor, and I come back to walk, and these are sitting in the middle of my floor. What the fuck? Yeah, crazy ghost things. But I'm gonna go. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye, Vava, Vicky, and Michelle.